Hello everyone, this is Prophetess Jessica coming to you today. God has just been dealing with me about certain situations. He fell upon me heavy Friday evening. I was at an event with my dance team, and he's been showing me that his hand is off of the nation. And with that being said, a lot of people were wanting to blame Trump for what is happening. But we have to know that God allowed this to happen. He allowed Trump to be in office because of us, the Christians, the church, the ones that, to be blunt, the ones that call ourselves Christians, and the only time we call on God is when we really need something, when we really want something. But we just trying to pimp God and not give him the glory and give him the honor for who he is and just doing what he has already done in our lives. So with that being said, his hand is off of the nation. What are the signs of his hands being off of the nation? The signs of his hands being off of the nation is, one, when you see all these animal attacks. Animals are attacking people everywhere. I know within the last 6 months in Washington, there was like 2 attacks from bears. We've had shark attacks on the East Coast down by Florida. There was over 50 different killer whale species. I think they're like dolphins, something like that. But I seen the picture of them. I'm like, whoa. It lined up on the shore, dead. For no apparent reason, just dead. Alligators attacking in Florida, killed a 2-year-old little boy. And then there was one just walking across the land I seen the other day for no apparent reason. This is just what he does on a daily basis. So they're coming into our territory. And I said, well, Lord, where is it in the Bible? Because I'm a prophet that wants to see it in the Bible. I want to know that it was done before and it's done again. And there's nothing new under the sun. We know that from Solomon, and then when he spoke from the wisdom of the king. But the Lord said, well, look at the time that David was in the field. At that time, Saul was the king. He was the one that was causing all kind of chaos in the kingdom. And when he turned away from God, because Saul was good at first, but he turned away from God. And then God was preparing David to be the king. So he said David was attacked by a bear, but David conquered. David was attacked by a lion, but David conquered. I was only preparing him for when Goliath was to come. So right now, this is the time that God is preparing his people, that remnant, for when the main giant is to come. God is preparing us for the rise of the giant. And you can look at it how you want to. I'm moving my camera because my daughter's always saying my nose is too close to the camera, so excuse me. But he's preparing us for the rise of the giant, Goliath. And as I told my people at church yesterday, all we need is one stone, and we can slay the giant. And that stone is Jesus Christ. We who are called by his name, 2 Chronicles 7:14, have to fall on our face, humble ourselves, turn from our wicked ways, seek his face. I told God, I'm tired of seeking your hands. I'm tired of sitting at your feet. God, I will forever remain your servant, but I want to see your face, God. We need to seek his face. Lord, teach me your ways. Show me your path. Let me remain in your presence. We have to stay in his presence. Let's not just play church. Let's be the church. God is raising up those people that will be the church, because that's who he's coming back for. That's who he's sending his son back for, is his church without a spot or wrinkle. So God is preparing us now. He's preparing us, and we need to seek him. We're seeing the manifestations. We're seeing it in the natural realm just as well as in the spiritual realm. There's that preparation. We're in that preparation period. So people, I beseech you, who has a ear, let them hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying, because we are being prepared just as David was being prepared in the field when he had to fight the bear, when he had to fight the lion, and he conquered, and he became our new king. Let's not forget that it's because of David's lineage that we have Christ as the human form. Jesus was born a baby, was because of David's lineage. So we are soon to see our King coming again. Just as he prepared King David in the field, he's preparing the remnant. He's preparing the church for our new King to rise. But he's also preparing us for the rising of the one that is to come before our King. So I beseech you to pray. Fall on your face. Turn from your wicked ways. We are able to be sin free. Because the word says in 1 John chapter 3 that if we are born again, that God knows his people and we will not sin. So I pray that you all understand. Read it for yourself. Study to show yourself approved. I love you, and in Jesus' name, shalom.